Here's a question from Joe on Twitter. Zapier. Hey, is it possible to get the tags of a WordPress post for use in an action body, i.e. on publish, tweet the tags? Well, after talking with Joe a little bit, I learned exactly what he was trying to do, and I discovered that yes, it is possible to do what he is trying to accomplish. I'll show you how in this Zap example. So here we go. 3 things: a trigger, an action, and then another action for creating the tweets. And a lot of the work is done here in this run JavaScript action. So for a trigger, pretty standard. You're going to select WordPress. You're going to trigger on a new post, connect to an account. For edit options, I selected post status of published and post type of posts. Then I tested the step, and that was successful. And I did view the post to see what type of information was being returned, but it was a little bit confusing. So I didn't quite understand the best way to go about it until the next step, which is setting up the code app, choosing that as the action. For the action, run JavaScript, and then here, this is where all the work is being done essentially. I will click on insert a field to show you how the posts are being, or how the tags are being presented to us. So if we scroll down, we can see all types of things here. And then we're seeing terms name, terms taxonomy ID, terms count, terms description, terms slug, terms taxonomy. And so I created some example tags called apple, banana, carrot, lettuce, tag with a space, tag 1, tag 2. And so you can see that those are returned alphabetically. And that's what WordPress does automatically. And by the way, take a quick look. Do you see tutorials there at the end? Let me hover over again, see if I can get it. So we've got all our tags, tag 1, tag 2, and then tutorials. That is actually a category, and that's going to be important. And if we scroll down, the other thing we're going to use is this terms taxonomy. I'm going to hover over it, and we can see that all of these, let's see if I can get that blue thing to appear. There we go. All these are post tag, except the last one, which is category. And so in our code, we're going to make sure that categories are taken out. Okay, so all you need to do for the input is click on the insert a field and select terms name and give that a key of terms name. Notice the capitalization here, and terms taxonomy. Terms taxonomy, notice the capital T there. That's all we need to do for the input. Then here's all this code, but you don't need to worry about it because I've created a gist and you can just copy and paste it from there. And this gist will be linked to from the description of this video. So just paste it in and then you're going to be done. And I won't even go too much into this. We're just filtering out the categories and then we are returning all of the tags with a tag number. Now, the important thing to remember is these are going to be returned in alphabetical order. That is how WordPress handles tags. It doesn't really matter what order you put them in. You could type them in any order, but then WordPress is going to automatically sort those alphabetically. So let's click continue. And I did test this and you will see what is returned. Tag _1 equals apple. Tag _2 equals banana. Tag _3 equals carrot. So for as many tags as you have, the code will create a tag underscore and then the number of that tag. So if we only had 3, we would only have apple, banana, and carrot. And then that's all we need to do for this code action. In the tweet action, very standard. Select Twitter, create tweet, connect to an account, editing the template. I did the post title, space, hashtag, tag 1, space, hashtag, tag 2. And these are coming from, in fact, I'll put in tag 3 here just so you can see. Insert a field, not from new post, but from run JavaScript. And then when you scroll down, you'll see all of the tags. And we'll do tag 3 as well. Now let's click continue. And we won't test this step because we can see what's going to be created here. A tweet with, add Google Forms submission. So there's the title. And then we're getting 3 tags alphabetically pulled from this code step. Now, a few things to keep in mind here. One, the 140 character limit could give you some issues if you have a long post title or if you're trying to fit a lot of tags in. Another is if you have a lot of tags, like 8 tags, then you might want other tags instead of the first ones that are returned alphabetically. This is going to work best if you only use 2 or 3 tags. So there we go. We have triggered on a new post. We are pulling out the tags, and then those are going to be available later on in the multi-step Zap. All you need to do is make sure that you're pulling the tags from the run JavaScript step in step 2. And all the tags are going to be there for you. No matter how many you include in the WordPress post, they'll all be listed there. And again, this is where all the work is going to be done. Terms name, terms taxonomy, remember the capitalization, and then you don't need to do anything here. Just copy and paste from this gist, which will be available in the description of this video.